We have a local gentleman coming to the stage. You will love this gentleman. His name is John White. Give it up for John White, ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up for Reza, everybody. You should be your favorite radio by now. So yes, my name is John White, and I'm glad I can finally answer that age-old question. You're like, what the fuck would the Joker look like? We took away everything that made him cool and intimidating, so I'm even here on dates tonight. Looks like there's a lot of fucking couples here. So, dating is a really weird thing, especially for me. Like, I was raised Mormon, but I was Mormon in the same way that you'd be a member of Columbia House, where you kind of subscribe for a while, get your free shit, then, you know, ignore the door for a while, ignore the pamphlets, then realize Columbia House is a fucking asshole. But, you know, you try to get tips while you're dating, like, okay, you know, you're young, it's, you know, dating was really awkward for me. You're like, holy shit, tell me more about this guy who's wearing a printed t-shirt and a Transformers hat. Dating couldn't have been awkward for you growing up. So you go to them, you're like, okay, I need some dating tips. Just go on a mission. Well, why? That's when I'm 19, and I really have no intention of going to other people's doorsteps and pushing my religion down their throat. So, any other tips? Yeah, check out Mormon dances. Well, why would I go to a dance that has shittier music and even less of a chance of getting to second base? So I started buying MCing, and buying MCing for dating tips is probably up there with the stupidest fucking things you could possibly do. Like, has anyone actually really read MCing dating tips? It's clearly written by a guy who's only watched porno and 80s action movies. Like, I'll give you, this is a real life fucking example, I shit you not. It's like, hey, if you're at the club and you want to get a stranger's attention, just go up and pull her hair. And then, yeah, you can see where this is going. And then they have some kind of bullshit quote like Arlene from Texas says, I love it when a stranger pulls on my hair. No, Arlene, I don't think you do. AKA Steve from behind the computer who just finished watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is like, holy shit, that is a great pickup line. Seriously, when you're at the club next time, try that. Try going up to a stranger's hair and pulling her hair. That's going to happen on a Thursday night. Friday night, Daylight's going to have a special on you with an elderly gentleman dictating, this is what's going to happen to Arlene tonight. Guess what? It's called date rape. That's not shock value. That's what's going to fucking happen if you pull on a person's hair. Daylight's going to have a special on you. But finally, I think if I did find somebody worth dating, when it was a long-distance relationship, and she lived in Calgary and I lived here. And it happened in high school, and it's funny when you're in a long-distance relationship in high school because people make fun of you, like, ha, poor bastards. You only see your girl a few times a year. Talk to her a couple times a week on the phone. Other than that, you can go out and do whatever you want and hang out with you want. And I'm like, man, the older I get, I realize what a sweet fucking deal that was, so. And she was black, and the only reason why I mention this is because a couple times I would go and visit her. Her parents are divorced, and she's like, you're not gonna be my mom because she hates white people. And I'm like, sweet, I don't have to be a potential mother-in-law. How fucking awesome is that, right? But I'm like, no way, you know, let's break down this racial tension. Let me be the one to break down some racial walls. But I'm like, no, wait, I'm white. My last name is White. I need SPF 50 to get to the corner store in summertime without burning alive. I'm probably going to lose this argument 11 times out of 10. So, but we eventually broke up, and not for any original reasons, just like to play a game called How Many Strangers' Dicks Did I Suck This Week? And that's a true story, by the way. But I called her on, and it's September 11, 2001 is when I got the phone call. And that was the third worst thing that happened that day. Third being we broke up, the second the Twin Towers fell, and the first is that Nickelback released The Silver Side Up. So it was a horrible fucking day. I hope Chad Kroger is in the bathroom right now sobbing as he was a hand job. You remind me, just please not in my eye. If you're a Nickelback fan, fuck you, by the way. But eventually I did find the right woman, and we just got a cat recently, because we got that time in my life where I either get a cat or a kid. And it is way easier to return a cat, that's for sure. I know that from experience. So, but we got this cat, it's funny because I'm allergic to cats, she wanted a cat, so of course we got a cat. And I kind of get actually jealous a little bit, I feel kind of guilty because modern medical science has done so much that they've done these great cures, and I'm just happy for antihistamines. Because, like, can you imagine, like, back in the day in the hunter-gatherer sense, where I'd be like, man, you know, I see, like, a cat, and I'm like, holy shit, this animal's poisonous, I can't see, I'm itchy, this is fucking crazy. You go report to the village, they go check it out, and then they come and bash my head in with a rock because I'm fucking crazy. But we got this cat, and because women, you have this wonderful power, I'm not mad, I'm jealous because I'm just admirant of it. You get what you want by slowly whittling this down over time. And let me explain, here's how this happened. Because this is how I got this ball of anger and antihistamines in my house. Because she's like, hey, we should get a cat. I'm like, well, we're getting married in August, let's just get one after that. She's like, oh, okay. But a week goes by. And she's like, I talked to the landlord. He's totally cool with it. We just have to give him a damage deposit. I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe before we get married. Another week goes by. There's a cat breed book on the fucking coffee table when I get home. You know, like when you're looking for adoption, when they kind of give you the book of kids, that's what it felt like, right? I'm like, what's this? Oh, it's just someone ready to get a cat. We know we can get him dead. I'm like, oh, okay. And then a week later, she's like, let's go to the SPCA. And of course, it's game fucking over, right? But I'm going to try the same approach with her, but with suggesting anal. So first she'll be like, maybe after we're married. Then a week later, like, you know what, I talked over with the landlord, he's cool with it, we don't need a damage deposit. Another week goes by, she's going to come home, there's going to be a porno magazine, there's some lubricant on the coffee table. And when she's finally whittled down, she'll finally wear that strap on for me, so. I bet you didn't see that coming, and neither did I, so. But we got this cat from the SPCA. Who here got an animal from the SPCA, by the way? Isn't the most depressing place on earth? You go in there, it's like the fucking Green Mile, but somehow more depressing. And the people who work there, it's for people who thought selling drugs was too hard. It's like, I could sell something to get people high, or I could sell something that's cute and damaged and see how that goes, so. And you go in there, and of course they have all the animals, you check them out, they kind of give you that kind of, you know, soft sell. If you don't buy one, you're a fucking asshole. Because they're like, oh, which ones did you like? Well, we like that one, and that one. Oh, you like that one? Well, why? What's going on? Well, it's just she's haven't had a very good time. Well, of course it's not having a good time. It's the fucking SPCA. Like, it's just some sort of cat suicide watch. Like, oh, we had to, like, cut her nails, you know, hide the string and take away her sleeping pills, so. But I really shouldn't harp on the SPCA people too much, because, I mean, I feel bad for them, because, you know, McDonald's workers that go home at night, they smell like French fries. Gas station tenants go home, they smell like gas. SPCA workers go home, they smell like urine and sadness, so. Well, my name is John White. I'm glad I've set you a little bit, and have a great evening. Woo!